Going live. Just a quick shot outside to remember how gorgeous life is. Yeah, this is California, so it's really not fair to say it's people in England are freezing their butts off. But it's sorry, I'm just back inside. It isn't that warm out, but there we go. Hey Jay, good to see you. Just going to put up that. That was just to start off a shot to show that we got nice weather again today, which is kind of fun. So, hey Yvonne, nice to have you here. All right, let's show you what's going on. Welcome to, let's get warmed up. This is the Perry 10K Perry Sherathon round 2 starting up. Excuse me, a little bit coughing lately, so I'll attempt to stay cough-free for the time I'm on scope. As you see, I'm heading up this round, which is There Is Enough for Everybody, round 2. After myself, there is, you're off, thank you, Yvonne. Well, you can still stay on and tap hearts and stuff and share, I don't mind that. After me is Christine, who hasn't seen for a while. Hopefully Christine's to join in a moment and get some shout-outs for her too. Barry I have not seen her for a while either. Jay's here, who's a regular. Thanks to see you there. Get self-belief. Deborah Acker is going to be in after him. Then Katya Samaniento, who's this youngster. I keep saying that because she's so frigging energized and cool and a young kid. And then we got Marvin, the Raging Cajun, as the bonus round today. And he and I bookended a summit this week. I was on Tuesday, the first broadcast, and Marvin was the last one on yesterday. So it's kind of fun that we were bookending a summit, which was a really good summit, actually, really good stuff. And then, thank you. Let's see you too there, Mr. Simone. Yeah, so basically, we get to bookend this round 2 of the lineup today. It's going to be a fun time. So, let me tell you a little bit about Perry 10K, since I've got a couple of minutes before I start. Well, thank you, Simone. Sexy beast. Dun, dun, dun. All right, stay there. Okay. Just sitting on the couch because I don't like sitting on the couch, so it's like bouncy, not versus firm chair. So, hi, thanks for joining. There's Val. I'm seeing all the people showing up here in the scope today. So, Perry 10K. And that's actually, I'll speak about that more in the context of the topic today, which is about There's Enough for Everybody, because Perry 10K for me is my favorite community in Periscope. Thanks, just a bit casual today, People say it matches my eyes. I'm not going to get into that one right now. There's Val, good to see you. There's the link there from Miss Yvonne, which is perry10k/join. Yeah, that new camera knocks off 10 years. Thank you for that. I appreciate you telling me that, because it's always nice to think, because the camera brings out more sharpness. So thank you, Keith. I appreciate that. So, Perry 10K is an awesome group of people. It's a small group. It's only 120, 130 of us. But we're about collaboration. And this is the point about There's Enough for Everybody, because we're not fighting for stuff, fighting for space. There is sometimes a lack of room in some of the sherathons, because some of the topics are very juicy, but there's always room to play, to share, to support each other. In fact, right now we're doing a feedback loop in our group about our Periscope bios, where we help each other do better and better bios. That's about having enough room, time, support for everybody. Yes, an Englishman in LA, exactly. So that's what I'll talk about, and you got the link to that. Perry 10K right now is not opening up registration, or I should say enrollment till next year. So you can still go and sign up now to be on the waiting list, and then you can get in next year if you're lucky. Some of us are in now, and we're rocking it. It's changed my life too. Yes. Bryn, good to see you here, my love. This vitamin B shot, by the way, Bryn is a buddy of mine from my spiritual center and a rock star coach. Does amazing work in the world and is getting her message out very prolifically on Periscope, as I am too. So it's now just about top of the hour, so I'm going to launch into my 10-minute segment on There Is Enough for Everybody. So, thank you. All right, so let me speak to this in brief. First of all, by saying who I am, what I'm about, to give you context. My name is Barry Selby. Ta-da! Like you didn't see that in the title of my name or my handle. I am known as the Love Doctor. I'm still reshifting my branding, so I've been called the Heartbreak Repair Specialist, the Love Confidant, the Passion Consultant, a bunch of different titles over the years. And the truth is, I'm still looking for my name. There's an abundance of those, but be sure, my branding. But what I want to speak to is, I'm a relationship teacher, expert, author. Well, thank you so much, Yvonne. I appreciate that. I have a #1 best-selling book, which, and that's I'm going to say this. I can speak to so many different points about There's Enough for Everybody, but I want to speak to one thing first. As I said, I'm a relationship coach, speaker, expert. I'm in Los Angeles, and there are a lot of relationship teachers here. And I first had this awareness of this, not for everybody, when I was at one recent meetup of the relationship coaches. There's about 2 or 3 times a year, all of the relationship experts and matchmakers get together for to turn off the switch of being a relationship coach to hang out. The woman who runs it's a friend of mine, and we're all different aspects of relationship coaches. And there are about 35, 40 of us in this bar. And we were talking, and at first I was like, oh my God, we're all in the same arena, we're going to compete. And I got really contracted. But then I started talking to them, and I knew most of them anyway, which is kind of strange. Thank you for that. I appreciate the heart reset. I got to talk to them. And I realized as looking around the room that yes, we're all in the same business, but none of us say the same thing. We all have our own message, unique background, unique differences, different voices, yes, different backgrounds, teachings, skills. And that is such a amazing thing. Thank you, Yvonne. That is such an amazing recognition, because when it really hit me hard was, well, for a start, let me say this. I am a relationship expert. If I have private clients all the time, which I don't right now, but I can have room for a few more, I can probably serve a maximum of, in private clients, 40 clients a year. That's 10 every 3 months. That's my current focus right now. There are more than 40 single people on the planet, in case you hadn't noticed. As Simone said earlier, there are a lot of single people out there. There are a lot of single people out there. Way more than 40. Which means there would have to be millions of people doing what I do exactly the same way I do it to compete. And there aren't. So in whatever you do, whatever you're about in your work, in your life, in the world, there's always more available. Now, I do a lot on spiritual work. I've been a spiritual counselor for 15 years. And in the spiritual teaching, go singles. It's like, rah, 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 go cheer. But also for couples coaches. That's another one of these conversations too, because there are couples, there are billions, there are thousands, millions of couples. So again, there's never an end to the quality. There's softball selling, great, because you're up next. I'm going to show you here. Thanks for being here, Christine. Go marriages. And you were on the summit as well. Yes, I know, it's funny that Marriage of God, they were on the summit at the same time I was. I'm not going to drop the mic. I can drop the remote. Anyway, back on topic, stay on track. In the spiritual realm, when I'm praying for people in the prayer ministry, or if I'm serving in my spiritual center, praying for people. There you go, singles and marriages. There you go, great. I've learned very clearly in my own studies to learn this. Recognition now, for some of you who are very religious, this may not fit for you, and if you're an atheist, it won't for you either, but bear with me. This is my flavor on it. Hopefully it'll land for you, whichever perspective you have, okay? I am a firm believer that God isn't some deity, some old fogey with a beard on a throne up on the cloud throwing lightning bolts down. Some people believe that. I don't. I firmly believe that God is something in everything and everywhere. Kind of like the Force in Star Wars. I don't know why that's on my mind today. I don't know why. I'm not going to see the opening night tonight, by the way. But what I'm aware of is in their recognition and in the teaching I've had and the language I use in my prayer work, God is infinite. God is everywhere present. There is no place that God isn't. Now, those 3 statements make something very clear. There's no limit. There's no lack. There's no finite amount to grasp of anything. Because the infinity of God, the God's like the Force. God is infinite, which means we can never get to the end of God, as it were. So when we lean on that space, that trust, catch it on Netflix. I ain't waiting that long. I'm going to go see the theaters. I want the big screen experience. To be aware of the fact that the infinite presence of that presence is in us, is in you, me, everybody. So there is enough, more than enough for everybody. Enough abundance, enough life, enough air. If you are somebody who's on the planet awake now, you're breathing, I trust. There's enough air for you, more than enough. So there's not a lack of oxygen. There's not a lack of water yet. There's another conversation. Being in California, we've become concerned about that. But it is in all of us. So the recognition is that we have enough to go around. There's enough for everybody. So spiritually speaking, we are an abundant universe. As Simone said about mindset, in this physical world, we sometimes forget that. So we get to the point where we suddenly have a lack of something appearing in our lives, the appearance of something being lacking, and then we think there isn't enough. And then we reinforce that belief that it's not enough. And then we reinforce that belief by saying, oh crap, it's not enough, or I've run out, or whatever that is. It's a mindset shift. It's a consciousness shift to be aware that there's always more than enough to go around. And in fact, it's easier in front. Someone said this one. Drop the remote. I ain't done yet. I've got another 4 minutes. I'll drop the remote in a minute. The appearance of lack. Right. I was speaking to somebody about this. Oh, what was it now? Oh, one of the things I've studied, and I don't know if I mentioned it in my book or not. I have a book out, by the way. I'll mention that in the end. That if you want something enough, you should give it away. There's an old quote that I've had a long time ago, and it's that recognition. Like, you want to have more love in your life? Give love away. Now, if there's not enough for everybody to go around, how could you do that? No, first, sorry, Jay, my regular book, my one book, which I'll grab it in a minute. That is such a simple statement. So if you want to have more love in your life, give it away. You want more joy in your life, give it away. You want more abundance in your life, give it away. And that focus, that mindset for a start, if you're giving it away and you're going to get some of that, there's more than enough. I mean, it's physically manifest right there. So in my case of my coaching, a lot of my work with my clients to help them attract more love is I have them give more love, because the secret is you can't give what you don't have. So to give love, you have to have love to give it. So what it does, it reminds my clients, oh, I'm already loving. Hello. That's the recognition. So in couples, and I know that some people who do couples work, that's a vital piece too, because sometimes couples will have an issue, an argument, and one of them wants to withhold love. Well, they're withholding it from themselves too. And all it is a simple choice, a mindset shift to say, I want more loving, let me give it away. So that's really what I want to say is about, there's so many layers I'm giving on this. I mean, I'm trying to explain the meaning of life in 10 minutes. It's not easy to do. I know the answer is 42, but the meaning of life is bigger than that. So that's Yvonne, that's my drop. To get to the summary, I've got 2 minutes left. So Christine, when you put up some emojis, just so you can see, that's Soulful Selling, by the way, in terms of a handle. Make sure that you're following her, because she'll be up in about 2 minutes. I had to do that, couldn't resist. Thanks, since you've been plugging me through that. You're welcome. I am a relationship coach. I have a #1 best-selling book called 50 Ways to Love Your Lover. It's on Amazon. You can go to my site to find out all about my stuff. And if you go to barryselby.com, yes, it's good to have you back, by the way. I haven't seen you for a while, so I'm glad to see that Christine's back. The one with the pink hearts, that's her. I don't have my props. I need to get my props out for my scope later on today. I'll be back on again at 4 p.m. Pacific time, by the way, doing my regular scope. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I am taking a few more single clients before the holidays, because right now the holidays for some people are very troubling. So someone posted today, being single around the holidays sucks. It does, and I can help you with that. So if that's something you're looking for, you know, somebody who's looking for help in the area of love and relationship, please send it my way. I've got room for a few more clients. But if you want to check out my site, check out my videos and my audios and my gifts and my programs and my book, go to barryselby.com. Easy to find me. Thank you, Yvonne. I appreciate that. I'm legit. Yeah, I think that sounds kosher. So I just want to say thank you for watching and joining me. Follow me on Periscope, because I do a Periscope every day. And there's my site. Thank you for that, Yvonne. I'll be back on at, say, I'm doing 4 p.m. I may change it next week because the attendance has been low. But I'm doing a topic every day. And today's Freeform Friday. And I've got something that's been on my mind today. So I want to share about it this afternoon. So come back and join me in 2 hours. I'll be back on again. Then, well, an hour and 50 minutes. And just right now, I'm just going to wait for Miss Christine Pereira. Is that Volden Pereira? Soulful Selling to go live in a minute or so, and then I'll be following her. So make sure you follow me first. Make sure you tap the guy in the corner. I didn't do that. Oh my God, I forgot to do that earlier. Okay, if you're not already following me, Heartbreak Repair Specialist, yes. Again, my pleasure. Thanks to you. It's nice to have you two here too. And I didn't get a chance to watch or listen to Angel and Brent. There you are. I didn't get a chance to listen to your audio from the summit, but I'll try and get a chance to listen to it later today. I think it's still up there, and I think we can get some. Christy may give us the chance to listen to all of them. Anyway, it's another conversation. Make sure you follow me. Tap the guy in the corner, swipe right on the iPhone, or swipe right on the iPhone, so up on the droid, tap on follow me, and come check back and join me in an hour and 50 minutes. And right now it should be time for Christine to go live. So just waiting for stalk this man. Well, Jay, how kind of you. And Jay's up, by the way, 3 people from now. So, you're some strange people. Yeah, my name is Barry Selby, and that's my name on everyone's social media. You can find me everywhere you go looking for me, okay? So I'm just right now waiting. Yes, so Christine's up next, then Val, then Jay, then... Let me just show you this again. Seconds. That's the list again. So that is everybody. So it's myself, then Christine, then Valerie, Jay, Deborah, Katya, and Marvin. So that's what's going on. So I'm just waiting now for Christine to go live. So when she is, please let me know so I can go watch her, because it should be up live now. But I ain't leaving you hanging, so I don't want to leave you waiting for someone to go live. So someone let me know when she is live, and I will be following her as well. What stuff are you talking about? You missed the whole thing? You need to watch the replay. Crossover, you're just coming. Now's good timing. Yeah, you have to go back and watch the beginning. Sorry, we're wrapping up. And in fact, she's live. Okay, then I'm going to sign off now. I'll see you. Yeah, sorry, folks. Come back and watch the replay. It'll be up and running as soon as I quit out of this one. You can watch the replay then. Let's go watch Christine do her scope. See you soon. Enjoy the Periteke Share-a-thon. Bye.